Welcome to Campervan Campout 2026, the weekend that quite possibly changed everything for us. This was more than just a camping trip, this was the moment things started to shift. From our very first silent disco to Brie making her first ever s'mores on the fire, to dancing in the rain at a Taylor Swift tribute and making new friends along the way. This weekend really reminded us exactly why we're chasing this lifestyle. And we are going to show you everything. So, let's go. I got asked the other day why I pay to go on a holiday where I have to empty my own toilet. My answer? I don't empty my own toilet. Luke does that. But no, honestly, there are so many reasons why we pay to go on holiday and empty our own toilet. This is why. Yes, okay, I'm going to address it now. We took our kid out of school on the Friday to come to this. And yes, there is probably a fine with our name on it somewhere down the line. But honestly, she was not missing out on this. So we packed the journey full of games, snacks and enough entertainment to survive the drive down. We stopped off at a welcome break so Brie could burn off a little bit of energy, stretch her legs and just be a kid for a little bit. The weather was absolutely beautiful, so spirits were high, and then it was back on the road to Campervan Campout 2026. Are you excited? And I think that response right there says it all. As we turned into Campervan Campout, I think Brie's excitement radiated through all of us. We were genuinely so excited to finally be there. After such a long journey, seeing everybody already set up, campervans everywhere, people relaxing outside, children playing, and the atmosphere already buzzing just gave us the biggest boost, and it instantly felt so worth it. We were shown to our pitch, and honestly, we ended up with this beautiful little sheltered corner of a field. And at first we thought the shade might be a problem because we were fully off-grid on this holiday and we were relying on our solar panels. But thankfully it didn't seem to affect us too much. And just like that, Campervan Campout 2026 officially was underway. Explain what you're putting on now.
Uplift straps.
And what do they do?
So stop, if the wind gets under the awning, stops you ripping your sockets and your poles out.
And once the setup was complete and everything was finally sorted for the weekend, it was timely time for one of our favourite parts, going for a wander around the camp. Now, we absolutely love walking around campsites and events like this to see everyone's setups, and Campervan Campout did not disappoint. There was such a good mixture of vehicles, styles, personalities everywhere you looked. From full-on overland rigs to quirky campers and cosy family setups and tents. Everyone had their own story and character, and honestly, it added even more atmosphere to the weekend. Clean water! Oh, you're funny, Brie, you are. We'd only been wandering around for a few minutes before we came across the Spartan setup, and honestly, what a display. I think they had over 60 Spartan campervans with them across their area that weekend, and the sense of community was incredible. We absolutely loved the vibe that they'd created, and it didn't just feel like a row of vans, it felt like family. And then we entered the self-build area, and honestly, to say I was blown away would be an understatement. And one of the first things we spotted was Tori from Touring with the Kids, someone we'd actually been following for a while, so naturally I had a little fangirl moment over that one. But as we walked further through the self-build section, there was this overwhelming feeling that we were somewhere really special. The creativity, the individuality, the stories behind every build. It was inspiring in a way that's hard to explain unless you've actually experienced it yourself. And then we wandered into the main setup area where you're greeted by stall upon stall of outdoor brands, camping gear and food vendors. And of course, Brie immediately spotted the candy store, which somehow we successfully avoided until the very last day. But the highlight for Brie was this. And then it was time for something I can only describe as a core memory moment, the silent disco. None of us have ever done one before, so we really didn't know what to expect, but honestly, it was incredible. Seeing Brie fully embrace it and have so much fun made it even more special for us. It was one of those moments where you suddenly stop and think, yeah, this is exactly what life is about. We are still talking about it today, and it really will be a core memory. But I'm going to let you decide who actually had more fun. This was so much better in my head. Na 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 na. And just like that, arrival day was over. Day 2 started off as a much slower morning, and honestly, I think we all needed it after the excitement of the first day. Luke had already set up the Starlink because although we definitely don't need internet when we're away, I still wanted to get some content uploaded and shared while we were there. But meanwhile, I got Brie's snack container packed, and if you've never seen these before, then keep an eye on Aldi because they are a game changer for things like this. Then it was time to pack the trolley, and if we're doing festivals or events with lots of walking, the trolley always comes with us. It's honestly one of our best parenting hacks, and we can throw the bags in there and Brie can hop in and out whenever she wants. And she's perfectly happy sat in there doing some drawing or watching something on the tablet or anything like that while we wander around. And it just makes the day so much easier for her and for us. And yes, there was also this very important clip of Luke doing the hoovering. I repeat, the hoovering. Evidence that it does happen occasionally. Next up was the walk over to the actual show itself, and one of the best things about camping on site was just how close everything was. No stressful parking, no long queues, just a nice easy stroll straight into the event. One thing I loved along the way was all the chalk drawings that the children had covered the pathways with. They'd literally created their own little games and worlds across the ground, and it was so wholesome to see. We so need more of this. We walked through the RV section next, and honestly, I'm always amazed at just how huge those things actually are. And it was really nice to see all the stalls fully open this time because when we arrived yesterday, quite a few had already closed for the day. So it actually felt like we were really getting the full Campervan Campout experience now. On the walk over to the first show of the day, we passed lots more of those incredible setups, and one that stood out to us was Van Life Eats. They had so much going on across the weekend and there always seemed to be something happening there. And another one was the Built Not Brought section. This was another highlight for us too, seeing the creativity and individuality that people had poured into their own builds. It was inspiring. And there were activities for the kids everywhere. Circus skills, bouncy castles, trampolines, and the whole place just felt so family friendly. There was really something always happening no matter where you looked. We went to see Touring with the Kids for their first show of the day. And honestly, it didn't disappoint us. I came away with so many ideas buzzing around in my head. Show me what you got there. How many pound coins?
5.
5. Go on then. Hi. Brie had decided to spend £5 of her own pocket money on the bouncy castles, and honestly, we were all for it. She'd been so patient, listened brilliantly, and she needed to go and have a bit of fun. Afterwards, we decided to head back towards the caravan, but through the shops because we'd spotted this really cool guitar earlier on in the day that you could cover in stickers, and we wanted to go back and find it. But of course, like every good wanderer, we got completely distracted along the way by all the amazing things on the different stalls. There was just so much to look at everywhere you turned. To be honest though, it didn't take us long to find the Groovy Things shop, which is where the guitar was that everyone was sticking their stickers on. And it turns out that it was absolutely amazing. The things they had in here were so beautiful. So of course Brianna went and stuck one of our stickers on, and she decided to stick it on the back because, to be honest, there wasn't much space anywhere else. And seeing Brie with our stickers and putting them on lots of people's sticker boards over the weekend was really beautiful to watch.
You'd like that one? Where would you want to wear it? On your wrist there, yeah?
What'd you say, Brie?
Oh, there you go. You are more than welcome.
We did make a few purchases and it was an absolute pleasure because these guys were amazing. If you get time, please go and check out their YouTube. We also came across some stickers, which of course we had to get some. And we came across some things that we'd already seen at Stoneleigh Park, and whilst I absolutely love these bottles, we didn't get any this time either. Maybe this is one for our next shop. But after we'd finished browsing, we headed back to the caravan for some good old-fashioned swing ball. Brie had never played swing ball, but it didn't take her long to figure out how to do it. And of course the dog had to join in. After a quick rest back at the caravan, we decided to go and check out the self-build area. There were so many different designs out there and it was a real pleasure to talk to the people who had built them. And they were so happy to share their ideas, what they'd done, what had worked, what hadn't worked, so it was really helpful as well. We have actually got a few more videos on some of these self-builds where we went in and had a look around and the owners showed us around. But we are going to put that in a separate video because we couldn't do it justice in this one. It needed longer. For example, Roxy. The owners of Roxy very kindly invited us inside and allowed us to take some videos. So tune in for next week's video when we show you around Roxy. After Brie had put some more stickers on some sticker boards and finished colouring in some vans with chalk, yep, you are seeing that correctly, it was time for Taylor Swift. I will always remember what comes next. Hey Brie!
Is that good?
How good was that?
So good.
The heavens may have opened up and we got drenched, but it certainly didn't stop our fun. But we headed back to the caravan because we had s'mores planned and it was time to get the AlogFire out. Brie had never done s'mores before and to be honest neither had we, so it was time for another first. Campervan Campout, you just keep giving us these core memories, don't you?
Remember stick with?
You know, I don't like marshmallows.
I can confirm she does like marshmallows.
Yeah, hold it tight. You just hold it over the top of the flame. Mummy, pink or white?
Pink for me, please. While Brie toasts her marshmallow, I thought I would quickly tell you about AlogFire. Now the reason we got this was because of its safety function and its practicality because it's so easy to carry around. Meaning we can do moments like this.
So the test is ready.
And the moment of truth, does she actually like marshmallows?
Put it on there. That's it. Now put yours on the top. Just squeeze them.
Whoa.
That's it. No, no.
It was at this point she squeezed so hard the marshmallow almost all came out.
That's
Okay.
it. Good girl.
Good.
Excellent.
Let me have a taste.
Be careful, it might be warm. Okay.
Daddy, if I don't like it, I won't try it.
You can have a look.
I love the marshmallow.
Yep, you heard that right. She loves the marshmallow.
Now squeeze, Mama, pull out.
And it was time for the final day, and we're going to start off that day with looking inside this truck. But what I am going to say is we will do a separate video because this truck was hiding a number of amazing things. See that bath in the middle photo? That is actually in the middle of these sofas. How incredible. And it was on this sticker swap that something incredible happened. They went, "Are you that family in that caravan doing the truck?" It was just a pinch me moment. We didn't actually film much more of the final day, but I did capture these family moments that we finished the Campervan Campout with Luke doing the barbecue, Brianna testing out some of the new toys, and me doing all the blow-up cactus rings. I feel like we all know where our place is. So the answer to that question right at the beginning, why do we go on holiday when we have to empty our own toilets? Well, this is exactly why we do that. Where do you think he is? Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Is he disappeared? That's cheating. That's cheating, that is. Come here, let me have a go.
1, 2, 3, go!
Who's going to win, me or Daddy? Me.
Go! Not doing that. That's cheating.
Who wins that one?
Daddy.
Meant to be on my side.
No, try again.
What happens if I want to hit it that way? You are so muppy.
Okay, Daddy, stop for a second. The winner is Mommy!
Woohoo! The undefeated.
Okay, Mommy doing sense to me now.
Now the right thing to do is say, I'm sorry Daddy, are you okay?
Mommy, come back side.
Hang on, are you okay? Are you sure?
Mommy,
Who? What?
Are you sure? You kiss, I love you.
Mommy, if you sense
You and me. Daddy, do you want to stop the camera? But I did get that on camera.
Mommy, come on.
Go on then. Jesus. So I've just tried to catch some time before we go. The kid and Luke are inside at the moment. What a weekend. So we are packing up, ready to go home, and it's safe to say we are all a little bit sad because this weekend has been absolutely epic. We are so grateful to everyone that has taken the time to talk to us and to talk to Brianna as well, because she's a huge part of what we do. So now we've got some really big decisions to make, and when we get home, that's going to start. One thing that we have noticed this weekend is Brianna has loved the sticker side of it. So Brianna has been swapping stickers, and she hasn't stopped talking about swapping the stickers. She's now currently inside at the moment designing a sticker board for the new van. So when we get our van, she's going to have her own sticker board, and when she comes to things like this, she's going to have her own sticker board to swap stickers with you. We have been to so many talks this weekend, and really it's opened our eyes as to what things we want, what we don't need. We are very grateful to everyone who opened up their van homes to us this weekend. One thing I did notice while we were here this weekend is how many people applauded us for making the decisions that we are, and it is scary. It's a very, very scary decision to do what we're doing, and we're leaving here today with the knowledge that we are so on the right path, and we're so excited. Campervan Campout, you have been absolutely amazing, and we will definitely be back, and hopefully it will be in our truck. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we're on social media too.